told. Hari Prasad, who's also the whistleblower, remember, in the entire case of this 1,500 crore fraud against the SBI Bank, is also joining us. Hari Prasad ji, thank you for speaking to us on Republic. How do you look at whatever has happened in the case so far? The government, the agencies all want to ensure this man is extradited back to the country. But much like Mallya, I think this man believes he can still, play the last card by trying this political asylum in the UK.
See, these guys knows the game very well. Mallya has given them a clear roadmap how to proceed to deal with these kind of situations. So everybody is following his footpath. So I think these guys know the game very well. They have a good number of lawyers and advocates. They have a big money backup. So they will try everything they can to escape from the clutches of Indian authorities. So it is our duty to keep trying to get them back. That's what I feel. So I hope he will not be successful in getting the political asylum.
Okay, and Hari Prasad ji, before I let you go, for the benefit of our viewers, why don't you tell us how very important it is for the agencies to get this man back? What is the kind of fraud? What are the kind of connections? And do you believe again that Nirav Modi alone was someone who's a part and the kingpin of this scam, or you believe perhaps more names can tumble out, Hari Prasad ji, the moment he is brought back to the country?
No, it's obvious. He's not done it on his own and he's never been alone. His guru and mentor was Mehul Choksi. In fact, he is the mastermind behind this whole game. And both of them together, they did a mega bank scam in India. And obviously, they were close in hand in glove with many politicians of those timings, because the scam started in 2011 and it continued, and it was exposed by me in 2014 and 15. But nobody took any corrective action during that time. I kept on fighting to expose the scam since 2016 onwards. But finally, it happened only when the PNB filed a FIR on them. And obviously, they have moles in all our organizations. So they got the hint of it and they escaped. Because if the government or agencies have acted in advance, as per my intimation to them, this would not have happened. What is the point in running around the whole world to get them back when you are unable to get him when he was available in India? I was screaming from the top of my voice that this guy is going to escape from the country. Please do something. Nobody took any action. What can we do? This is happening in India.
Hari Prasad ji, you do make an important point. You do make an important point, and I think this is something that the government of the day will have to answer. Why and how was this man even allowed to flee? But right now, the focus is to get him back. I thank you for speaking to us on Republic. As I say, good evening also to Swapnil, who's been patiently holding the phone line. Swapnil, just going by the legal terms, the legal options that are available to this man, he's exercised, he's exhausted all of them. Now he's trying the last trick in the book, if I may use that word, to be able to stay in the UK, evade Indian agencies, Swapnil. But how difficult or easy this is going to be?
Well, I think he's still got one or two legal options left, Deepthi. To the best of my knowledge, he's got to go to the British Supreme Court and then the European Commission of Human Rights. But all of that is not going to work out. All of that is not going to pass muster. He's definitely going to fail there, because once the two tiers of the lower courts have given a verdict against him, it's very little chance that the highest court of Britain or, for that matter, the European Commission of Human Rights is going to give him any sort of a leeway there. And he may try the asylum route, as Mallya is also trying. But I think none of that is going to cut ice. And then I said yesterday to you, Deepthi, that Rishi Sunak will be a good source of motivation, or should I say diplomatic motivation, to deal with as far as the Indian counterparts are concerned. I think they can be a little bit more pally with him and try to get this work done. And I think, to the best of my knowledge, Deepthi, from what I have heard also from my sources, is that so far, all the things that have been happening in Britain, as far as the extradition is concerned, I think he's been quite instrumental himself when he was not occupying the highest post. So there has been a tremendous amount of lobbying, and I'm sure he's also been engaged in that. And just imagine, Deepthi, let's take a practical viewpoint. If I'm the Prime Minister of United Kingdom, Why the hell do I want to be a haven for these kind of people? I'd be the first guy very happy to boot these guys out. I don't want to portray that picture that people who commit crores of scams, scams running into crores in a country like India, are given haven in the United Kingdom, which is supposed to be the establishment or, the so-called genesis of the rule of law.
Swapnil, there is just that little backstory about the ties between India and the UK, and I think the very fact that Vijay Mallya also applied for political asylum, and, a lot of that remained under the wraps until the story actually broke. But that's got to be the diplomatic aspect, and I'm sure India has a plan to counter that. I thank you right now for your quick reaction to this.